What if losing a leg didn't mean the end, but instead the beginning of something incredible? Imagine being injured only to grow back what was lost. In the insect world, this isn't science fiction. It's survival. Today, we're diving into insects that can regrow body parts, how they do it, and why this ability makes them some of nature's toughest survivors. And stay until the end, because we'll have 3 trivia questions based on today's topic to test how much you've learned. Our topic for today is insects that can regrow body parts. Regeneration is the biological ability to regrow lost or damaged body parts. While humans have very limited regenerative abilities, like healing skin or bone, many insects can regrow legs, antennae, wings, and even parts of their eyes. This ability is especially important for insects because they face constant danger from predators, environmental hazards, and even other insects. Losing a leg during an escape attempt might sound disastrous, but for many insects, it's just a temporary setback. However, not all insects can regenerate forever. The ability usually depends on age, species, and development stage. Most regeneration happens during the nymph or larval stages, when insects are still growing and molting. Grasshoppers are one of the most well-known insects capable of regeneration. When a young grasshopper, called a nymph, loses a leg, it can regrow the missing limb during its next molts. Molting is the process where insects shed their outer exoskeleton to grow a new one. Each molt gives the grasshopper a chance to rebuild the lost limb, gradually restoring size and function. By adulthood, the leg may look almost normal, though sometimes slightly smaller. However, once a grasshopper reaches adulthood and stops molting, regeneration stops. Any injury at this stage becomes permanent. Cockroaches are famous for their resilience, and regeneration is one of the reasons why. Young cockroaches can regrow lost legs over several molting cycles. If a cockroach loses a leg, it can still run, climb, and survive while waiting for regeneration. Over time, each molt restores more of the limb until it's functional again. This ability contributes to the cockroach's reputation as one of the hardest insects to eliminate. Even serious injuries don't necessarily stop them from surviving and reproducing. Praying mantises can also regenerate lost limbs, especially during their early life stages. If a mantis nymph loses a leg, it can regrow it during molting, though the regenerated limb may be thinner or less powerful. Interestingly, mantises sometimes lose limbs during mating encounters or fights. Regeneration helps ensure that even after a traumatic event, they can still hunt and survive. However, like grasshoppers, mantises lose this ability once they become adults. Stick insects are among the best regenerators in the insect world. They can regrow legs multiple times throughout their development. Some species can even regenerate antennae. Because stick insects rely heavily on camouflage rather than speed, losing a leg could severely affect their ability to cling to branches. Regeneration allows them to maintain balance and mobility in their tree-dwelling habitats. The secret lies in specialized cells that remain flexible during early development. These cells can transform into muscle, nerve, or exoskeleton tissue as needed. Combined with molting, insects essentially get multiple reset opportunities to fix damage. All right, let's see how much you learned. Here are 3 trivia questions. Ready? Let's get started. Question 1. Which stage of an insect's life allows the best chance for regenerating body parts? A. Adult stage. B. Nymph or larval stage. C. Egg stage. D. Old age. Correct answer. B. Nymph or larval stage. Insects regenerate best during their nymph or larval stages because this is when they are still actively growing and molting. Molting allows insects to replace their exoskeleton, giving them repeated chances to regrow lost limbs. Once they reach adulthood, molting stops, and so does most regenerative ability. This is why injuries in adult insects are usually permanent. Question 2. What process allows insects to gradually regrow lost limbs? A. Photosynthesis. B. Metamorphosis. C. Molting. D. Camouflage. Correct answer. C. Molting. Molting is the process where insects shed their old exoskeleton and grow a new one. During this time, missing or damaged body parts can partially or fully regrow. Each molt improves the structure and function of the regenerated limb. Without molting, insects wouldn't have the biological opportunity to rebuild lost body parts. Last question. Which insect is considered one of the best regenerators due to its ability to regrow legs multiple times? A. Butterfly. B. Stick insect. C. Ant. D. Bee. Correct answer. B. Stick insect. Stick insects are exceptional regenerators because they can regrow legs multiple times throughout their development. Their lifestyle depends heavily on balance and grip while living on branches, so regeneration is essential for survival. Compared to many insects, stick insects show more consistent and repeated regenerative success. Insects may be small, but their abilities are nothing short of extraordinary. From grasshoppers to stick insects, regeneration proves that survival isn't just about strength, it's about adaptation. Thank you for watching. If you have suggestions for our next video, feel free to share them in the comments below. We'll be sure to give you an acknowledgement for your contribution.